you'll be my honeybee. I really hope you're gonna change your mind. I really hope you'll reconsider me. And all along the road that brought me here, well, I could see those shadows crawl up towards my mama's grave. Damn you, spirit, leave her alone. I really hope you're gonna change your mind. I really hope you'll be my honeybee. I really hope you're gonna change your mind. I really hope you'll reconsider me. Thank you very much. So, as was almost forgotten, my name is John Hewitt. The last time I checked, it was on my passport when I crossed the border. Does anybody read Jack Kerouac? Yes? We got... Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. List of things to do. Is that here in Colorado? Okay. Makes sense, because On the Road takes place a lot in Denver. Yeah. So I'm not going to have time to go there, but I read a different Jack Kerouac novel, and it's called Tristeza. And there's some characters down in Mexico City, and they're going through a rough time, and I was taking a trip down through Tennessee, decided to take those characters from Mexico City and put them somewhere in the Smoky Mountains. And it turns out that there's already a song called Smoky Mountain Rain by Ronnie Millsap. This song is also called Smoky Mountain Rain. And stay tuned for my upcoming singles, Hotel California and Sweet Caroline. I wish I was out of the war, reading Rambo on the shores of Lake Superior, some backstreet lover's car in the hallway of the Emperor. Let liberty go down through the watery eyes of a plague American flag. The cigarette smoke, she'll dance on the edges of the hillside dressed in rags. And all through a Mexican grin, the Alamo came and remembered him with a shotgun in his hands, the barrel smoking as she clutched at the tuft of the night. No, it ain't right. She should go through all this pain. Smoky Mountain rain, it's tearing me apart. Smoky Mountain rain, it's ripping out my heart. Smoky Mountain rain, heaven help me get her out of the rain. In the eastern twilight grill, well, she sits next to him on the hill with beads of sweat rolling down her face. She's a Cadillac design in the image of the human race. Mother Nature swears that it's not her to blame, but they placed her in the gambler's chair. They tied her down, Lord, they ripped out her hair. Mother, mother, what's it like up there? You called out to me and you drag me inside between the gutter and the alley and the continental divide. You laced in morphine, I swallow my pride. Take me back to Nashville, Tennessee. Smoky Mountain rain, it's tearing me apart. Smoky Mountain rain, it's ripping out my heart. Smoky Mountain rain, heaven help me get her out of the rain. It's pounding in my brain, from the Mississippi River to the South Dakota plains. It's pounding in my brain, from the Mississippi River to the Nelson Mountain Range. It's pounding in my brain, from the Mississippi River to the ghosts of the Pontchartrain. So heaven help me get her out of the rain. Thank you. So my next question to y'all, how many of you seen the Coen Brothers version of True Grit? Over here. Well, at least let's do a clap or a show of hands, because this is how I judge how hip an audience is. You're pretty hip, pretty hip. How many people have seen Sesame Street? Okay, so let's pretend this song's about Sesame Street. I was watching that movie, and the actress that plays Maddie Ross, I always forget it. I looked it up. It's Haley Steinfeld, not Seinfeld. And I think she does a great job playing the character of Maddie Ross. So I was watching that film, and I decided to write a little song about conversation between Maddie and her mother as she embarks on the journey to go find the man that killed her father and bring him back to be hung. This is called River of Coal. What do you got, my little daughter? It's a necklace for my father. Daddy came home on a stagecoach, lying in the back next to his ghost. So bury me deep in a river of coal, let the black wash over my bones. What do you got, my little daughter? It's a necklace for my father. What do you got, my little daughter? Well, it's a necktie for my father. Daddy used to wear it on Sundays. He wore it so much it's torn and frayed. So bury me deep in a river of coal, let the black wash over my bones. What do you got, my little daughter? It's a necktie for my father. What do you got, my little daughter? Well, it's the gun that killed my father. And what are you gonna do with it? I'm gonna do to them what they've done to him. So bury me deep in a river of coal, let the black wash over my bones. What have you done, my little daughter? With the gun that killed your father. Thank you. Are you keeping those shots above the waist? My wife's a photographer, so I'm used to it. So I think I've got 2 more songs left. Although when they emailed me and said you get 5 songs, I was thinking 5 songs Canadian, which is about 7.5 songs. So I don't make the rules, but I'll play you 5 American songs. And if you notice, a lot of my songs have references to the United States, and most of my influences come from down here, so it's an honor to be here and be able to play, not just here in this room, but to be down here in the States performing music. So thank you for welcoming me legally into your country. I've got a few albums and some weird knickknacks and stuff over there, and I'm also selling some of my clean underwear because I don't need it to get back home. I staying with someone who had a washing machine, so that worked out halfway through the trip. Now I've got an abundance of underwear. But anyways, I will be heading over there in case you want to purchase a CD, if you still have CD players. And I've got 2 more releases coming out in December and in the springtime. And I'm going to play a song off of each of those records to close this out. And this one is called Chaos in Conversation, and I hope you enjoy. Well, she met him at a supermarket out in Frisco. She was a bleached blonde beauty with a hot rod attitude. They overheard someone talking about California. Said California's got a dream, but I'm telling you it don't involve you. Oh, how they loved and how they danced, how they looked and took the chance. I'm wondering, oh, how she loved and how she danced, how she looked and took the chance. They drove that El Dorado until it died. I just need some chaos and conversation, please. I just want to talk to you while I'm on my hands and knees. I just need some chaos and conversation, please. I just want to talk to you while I'm on my hands and knees. Well, she wrestled through her sheets for her prescription. And from the bottom of the bottle, she was making love in Hollywood. Her mama always said she would be an outcast. So crawling down on your hands and knees, child, would do you good. And oh, how she loved and how she danced, how she looked and took the chance. And Lord, I'm wondering, whoa, whoa. And oh, how she looked into his eyes, and how she found that old surprise. They drove that El Dorado until it died. I just need some chaos, conversation, please. I just want to talk to you while I'm on my hands and knees. I just need some chaos and conversation, please. I just want to talk to you while I'm down on my hands and knees. I just want to talk to you while I'm on my hands and knees. I just want to talk to you while I'm on my hands and knees. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will say this, Colorado looked a lot closer to Canada on the map. That's right, it's only that far in the map, and there's a lot less miles than there are kilometers, so. But I am happy that I made it down here, and thank you so much for having me. My visa's up in 3 days, so they're kicking me out. I'll be crossing on Halloween, so I plan on dressing up before I go to the border. No, I'm not going to do that. I'd like to be let back into my country. However, I do plan on coming back this way next year in the summer or the fall, so I hope to be somewhere in this area again and meet you all again. Something? Are they orange? Are they black and white? Are they striped?
Yes.
I want to do it. Yes, all in between. And I'll go old-fashioned. I'll get the ball and chain and everything. What's the extra 60 pounds of gas mileage from here to the border? So I started writing this song. Long story short, I am from Canada. I lived in Ontario for a while and moved to Alberta. And anybody been to Alberta or British Columbia? Oh, wow. Well, the nice thing is that many parts of Canada feel much like an extension of the United States and the other way around. And I grew up in a border town where both flags were next to each other, and I think that's the way it should be. So I started writing this song, and I was about to do a folk festival in Canmore, which is right in the Canadian Rockies, and I didn't have a third verse, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I was walking away from the festival, and the third verse came to me, so now I've got a full song, because you have to have more than 2 verses. I've heard that before, so this is coming up on an album in December called, the album is called Life, Blood, and Tears, and this song is called Too Far to Give Out. Thank you so much. I'll catch you on the other side of this tune. She had a library in her car. She was impressed by the commotion, from prime ministers to czars. She was going through the motions. From T.S. Eliot to Rambo, she was destined for the wasteland, like some toxic puppet show, where the master gives you the backhand. So she left him at the altar. She put her honey on a shelf. Said sometimes you gotta stand for something. I've come too far to give out. Washing machines and pipe dreams clean the dirt from the back of my mind. But the lonesome stench of all I've lost will always linger close behind. The electric force of the highway, as tumbleweeds fly past the door. I've got gold and I've got diamonds, but they don't buy much anymore. So she left him at the altar. She put her honey on a shelf. So sometimes you gotta stand for something. I've come too far to give out. She was allergic to wool, so counting sheep was not an option. So I bought her an alpaca, 'cause I knew she hadn't got one. But now I'm singing out here for you, as my voice echoes through the mountains. Singing songs is just my lifeblood that drains out of the good Lord's fountain. So I left her at the altar. I put my honey on a shelf. But sometimes you gotta stand for something. I've come too far to give out. Thank you very much.